Hey guys, welcome to IT Army. In this video, I'm going to show you how to get the access to the hidden or recovery or OEM partition. Now, most of the machines that are coming pre-installed with Windows operating system, they have this hidden partition that contains your operating system image and drivers and a lot of bundled softwares. So whenever you do the factory reset or one key recovery, particularly in case of Lenovo, some program actually restores from that hidden partition to the C drive. So sometimes it happens that we require or we need to have the access to those bundled softwares or those drivers. So we don't have access. Normally, most of the applications, most of the laptop, they also put in the D drive these drivers. But in case if you have deleted them, you can access them from that hidden partition. So in this particular video, I'll be using my Lenovo G560 laptop, where we have the hidden partition, but the method will be approximately the same for all the different laptops or desktops. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm on my laptop, and now you can see that if I go to my computer, here I have only two drives available, C drive and D drive. This is my 1 terabyte hard drive, and I'm seeing two partitions, but the hidden partition is not shown over here. So I need to go to start. I right click my computer, manage, and from there I can get the access to the disk management. Also, if I want, I can go to run, and I can type on disk management.msc. This is the command line also you can use for opening the disk management console. So here in computer management, I need to go to disk management, and over here showing you that I have only one hard drive, and this showing you the different partitions. So this is the system partition. We don't need to have access, just 200 MB. But if you want to see the content of that, you can right click, you can say change drive and path, and you can say I want to add a drive letter, and you can assign the drive letter. But we are talking about in this particular video about this partition. This is approximately 15 gigs, and it says healthy OEM partition. And if I try to right click, I don't get any option to add a drive letter, assign a drive letter, or format or delete. Nothing I can do from here. So this partition can only be managed from the disk partitioning utilities. So Windows provides you a default disk partitioning utility called as diskpart. So for that, I just need to go to command prompt, and that command prompt must be opened as administrator. Yes, and over here I will be writing that command diskpart, and now we are inside the diskpart application. Now over here I have only one drive, so I don't need to see, but if you have multiple drives, you can say list disk. So you can just say in short list disk. I say list disk is showing you what all disks are there. So you can see I have 1 terabyte hard drive, disk 0. I just need to select that. I'll say cell disk. I just need to get the number of that disk, so cell disk 0, so that disk is selected. Now again, if you do list disk, you can see it's showing a star that represent that this is the currently selected disk. Now we are talking about the partition, the last partition, the OEM partition. We need to have the access. If I say list par for partition, I show the list of all the partitions. So from here you'll see the last partition, that is around 14 gigs. OEM is the type, and partition number 3. So I just need to select that partition, and then we will be working on that. Okay, so now I'm gonna say cell par 3, select partition 3, and now that is selected. So again, if you do list par, it's gonna show a star over here that currently we have selected this partition. So whatever operation you're going to perform, it will be performed on this partition. So this partition is selected, and now if I see the details over here, this is not a normal partition. So if I say DET for show the details, so it is going to show the details of whatever object we specify. So I didn't specify I want to see the details of what object, so it's asking to see the details of disk or partition or volume. So I want to see the details of this partition, so I say DET PAR, and it's showing the partition, that the partition type is 12. So normally the partition that are visible like C drive, D drive, the partition type is 7. So I just need to change the partition. So what I need to do over here is set ID equals to 7. And now you can see it has changed the partition type, and you are seeing the Lenovo partition F drive has been assigned. So if I click on OK, and also if you go to computer, you're gonna see that now you have that 15 drive partition available. If I double click on that, now I can see all those softwares and applications are there. They are basically used when you do the factory reset. So here only if you explore these folders, you will be getting the access to the different applications. There's a boot partition, EFI partition, factory process. I'm not sure where the drivers, yeah, you can see here we have the drivers available. So normally when you do the factory reset, it puts the drivers in the D drive drivers folder, but if somehow you have deleted them, this is the way you go. You can access to this NB drivers, and you have all the drivers. Also you'll be getting somewhere those bundled applications also. You just need to browse this directory and you will find all those applications. So that was all about how to get the access to this OEM partitions. And once you are done, you want to hide this, you can again set it back. You can say set ID equals to, originally you can say the type was 12, you can set it back to 12. Okay, and now you can say that drive is again gone. So this is how you can get the access to that OEM partition. Now some of the laptops I have seen, they are showing they create a volume, but that volume drive letter is not assigned. So if you say less volume, it's gonna show the volume OEM volume, but there is no drive letter assigned. So you just need to select that volume. For example, you can see this 200 MB system volume was there. It is a volume, but there is no drive letter assigned. So from command line, from this part also you can do that thing. I can say cell vol, and the volume number is 1, and the volume is selected. Now if I say assign and enter, and you can see the drive letter is assigned. So if I go to this computer, you can see that showing that 200 MB drive partition has been assigned the letter F. So this is all how you get the access to the hidden OEM partition. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to delete that. So in case if you don't need them, you migrated to Windows 10, you upgraded to Windows 10, and you don't need that partition. So how to delete that partition. So hope you like this video. If you have any questions or comments, please post in the comment section below. And if you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video.